Hi friends, it's Becky. So today I am doing that flip through that I had said I was going to do on the Budget by Paycheck book by the Budget Mom. So as I said, if you guys saw my other video, let me try to get that there. Okay, so if you saw my other videos, this actually came in coils, these coils. I took them off because like I had said, I don't like writing on big bulky things. So I took it off. What I did was I have a paper cutter that I use, and I put it on 8 inches. So this is 8 inches, or at least that's what it marked off on the thing. So I'm pretty sure it is 8 inches. Let me check. Well, actually, it's a little bit more. It is, what is that? Almost 8 3/4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 10/16. Is that what that is? Something like that. Anyways, on the paper cutter, it measured out on the 8 digits. So that's why I thought it was 8 inches. But what I did was this one, I didn't cut the slits on, okay? But these, well, not this one either. Okay, so it came with this pocket folder and these stickers, okay? Planner people, we like our stickers. So just 2 pages of stickers, but that's fine because Lord knows I have a bunch of books of stickers. It also, okay, so this is also the 8-inch mark. Now these, I cut slits in so that, like a happy planner, I could just take it out and put it back in. Unfortunately, I made these slits too big, so now I'm going to have to go back and either put washi tape, or actually I have those round things, that you used to use in high school when you ripped your paper and stuff. Yeah, those little round thingies that you put on here, the reinforcements. So I'll just put them on there and then just cut the slit again, and that'll be fine. So that's that. So I'm going to just flip through this, and I'm not sure how if you can see this. So I'm going to be taking it out and kind of bringing it up a little bit because I don't have Zoom. This is just my iPhone that I'm doing it on. And so I can't really, it's great for blogging, if I'm face to face with you guys, but facing down, it's a little bit more difficult for me. So I'm still learning all that. Anyways, okay, so here you have Budget by Paycheck, the Budget Mom, and she goes through instructions on how to use the sheets and stuff. Now, she also has a blog at thebudgetmom.com. And also, she's got YouTube videos, so you can watch those as well. But as I said, this is written instructions on how to do it. So she's got her monthly sheets, which is the budget calendar, the paycheck budget tracker, cash envelope breakdown, and the expense tracker, okay? So these are all how to find out your monthly net worth tracker, your debt payment plan, and stuff like that. Now, as I said, we've already paid off all our debt. What I'm trying to do is find a way to save money allocated to specific accounts and putting it down on paper because I like paper. I really do. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a little bit more aware of what my spending is, and not so much our family spending, because we do have that pretty down, although I still, like I said, want to do some savings and stuff, but mostly my spending. Okay, I get $600 a month spending money, and yeah, that's kind of a lot. Sometimes it is if there's an extra week in the month, and that's an extra $100. We each get $100 a week, and then Mom gives me $200 because she lives with us. I've told her she doesn't need to do that, but she insists, and fine. So, I pay her medicines out of that. If we need to buy her a wheelchair or something like that, when she broke her leg, then we take it out of that money. And she's always, well, I have money there. You can take the money from there. And I'm like, no, Mom, we have the money. Don't worry about it. So I guess I should make a mom account so that I have money for her pills and stuff like that. So anyways, that's what I want to do. I want to break it down into categories so that I know where is my money going. Because honestly, I don't go over budget because I don't always spend, and I have my savings account that I put the money into, but I'm not really knowing where's my money going. Like, okay, this week I had $50 that I take out in cash, and that's usually what I spend for the week. It's all gone. I just got it this Friday. It's Monday, and I have $1 left. $1. I'm like, where the heck did I spend this money? So that's what I want to do. Break it down into envelopes just to show me where am I spending my money so that, even if it's just blow money, which is what it is, I want to know where am I spending it. Okay. So anyways, this is what we're going to be doing. And this isn't really a review because I haven't used it yet. But it is just a flip through, okay? So here she has your financial plan, okay? Financial plan goal worksheet. So you have short-term goals, which are within 1 year, medium-term goals within 5 years, and long-term goals, which are within 10 to 15 years. And that's another thing. I have no goals. We're just putting money into our mutual funds and into our IRA account, but what is our goal with that money? What do we want to do? What does retirement look like to us? I don't know. I really don't know. I honestly say that I'm never going to retire. I like my job. I really do. I grumble and complain, and I'm constantly going through the internet to see if I'm going to get a different job, but I probably won't. I really like working with my new moms and my babies, and I like my job. I could do without the 12-hour shifts and stuff and maybe cut back my hours. I don't know. I'm only working 2 days a week as it is, but we'll see. Retirement, I don't think that's going to happen because I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Anyways, okay, membership and subscription reminder worksheet. This is like if you have, like I have Skillshare, and Skillshare is an annual cost. So I need to write it down so that I know when does it come around to put money into that. Or if I want to cancel it, to make sure that I cancel it before the due date. That way I don't get charged for it again. And right now I'm probably thinking of canceling it because I'm not really looking at it. I do mostly YouTube. So if I start using it more, then yes, I will keep it. Okay, yearly savings, goals, and events. So, she'll show you how to do this also. So if you've got your goal, how much is the monthly amount you're going to put into it? By what date do you want to have this yearly goals money? Okay, so she's got one sheet of that. She's got a yearly savings tracker. Okay, and then these are what she has on Seeking Funds. Now, there is a website. I think it's... I'll look it up, okay? I'll look it up and I will put it at the end because you see how she has this little boxes and stuff. So you write your sinking funds in there, how much you would like to have, and then you color it in. This is like a visual thing. They have one for getting out of debt, like for your car payment. There's this car and you color in the wheels and the tiles of the car and all that stuff. And when you've paid off your car, you've got the whole car colored in. The same for your house, the same for credit cards and stuff like that. It's different pictures and you just color it in as the amount that you've paid off. For some people, that's a great visual. I particularly did not care for it. Now, I did print it out, but for me, what worked better is just having it on the Excel spreadsheet. I guess I'm more of a numbers nerd. I like to see numbers. I like spreadsheets. I like color coding and stuff like that. This is more of a creative thing, and I do like to do some creative stuff, but this is too much. So I just like my number thing, but she includes it for the people who are the creative side. Okay, and then you've got the yearly expending overview, your expense categories, how much you have earned, your other income, your savings you used. Like, let's just say you I went clothes shopping, and we do have a savings account for our clothes. We used to take it all in cash, but then what was happening was I would go shopping, I would use the debit card, and then I would have to get the cash and run back to the bank and put it into the bank. You know what? That's just too much hassle. So we set up the savings account, and now all I have to do is go on the internet, and whatever money I used, I take it from the savings account and put it back into the general checking account, to know that that's where, you know, and I annotate where did I spend this money and stuff, so I know what account it came out of, which was the clothing account. We have that also for a house account, which we're going to be saving money for maintenance stuff. And we have a car account, which we'll be saving money for that as well. And what are our other... we had the entertainment one, but we canceled that one. And we're just going to do it in cash. And I don't know, I think those are our only savings accounts as far as like sinking funds in the account kind of thing. But I'm not sure. You know, we'll talk about my budget and stuff later. In fact, in one of the previous videos, I had put down how we budget and how it correlates with the budget by paycheck method and stuff. And in fact, I'll post it up above in case you guys want to check that out. Yeah, just kidding. I don't know how to do that. But, you know, it is on my videos, on the videos if you guys want to check it out. Anyways, so expense categories, and yeah, so I have to read the instructions on exactly how to use this. Okay, so what else does she have in here? She has a yearly balance overview. Yeah, don't know about this. Okay, I don't know how to use that. Oh, she's got a graph here for expense, bill description, amount due, payment method, a question mark here on the auto, and then the months that you paid for your bill tracker. Oh, I guess if you paid it that month, then you're keeping track of how much you paid and stuff. She has a medical bill payment tracker. So check number, confirmation number, method of payment, payment amount, and the new balance of your thing, the company that you owe, your payment plan, I guess how much you're paying a month kind of thing. Yeah, because hospital bills are ridiculous. And if you don't have emergency money for that, then you'll obviously have to put it on a payment plan. So that's where that comes in. And then just, you know, thoughts and notes. I guess you can write down how you did the year or how you did quarterly. So that's something I wanted to talk about, okay? So can you... let me see. I'm going to move this over, okay? Okay, can you see here that she has January, February, and March? Okay, she's got all the months, but they all have different colors. And what I like about this is that you can do a quarterly overview as to what you did, okay? So then you can close out the quarter and write a note as to how did you do that month. And then you can do it again for the second quarter, the third quarter, and the last quarter of the year. So if you are new to budgeting, show yourself a little bit of grace, okay? Show yourself a little bit of grace because it may take you a couple of months to get your budget together, okay? You want to write down everything that you're spending and stuff and get your budget together, and, you know, just know that it's going to take you a little while. And I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. We're not talking about that. We're doing a review, okay? So she's got, this is the peony one. She also has one that is called the paintbrush strokes, but I kind of like the flowery one. And honestly, I like the inside of the cover more so than the outside. I really like this cover. Anyways, yeah, so, okay, these ones, see, I just cut the little slit. I didn't actually do like the mushroom thing from the Happy Planner. And so this is a lot easier. It'll stay in better. So I need to correct those other ones. But each month on each divider, she has a little quote. And in this one in January, it says, "Dear future, I am ready. I am ready. And I'm ready to make a change this year." So she has the month. And so she has the month, and it's undated. All of this is undated. I flagged a few things because I did find a few errors in this. Doesn't really bother me, but they are there. So if you guys are thinking of buying this, just be aware of it, okay? So for January, it's not dated. It doesn't have a year. You can start this whenever you want to, okay? And then you just go in and you can start it like on Sunday. You can start it on Monday, you know, whatever day of the week you want to start on. So the months are all set out the same. You've got your income. your budget and your actual, how much you got paid. I suppose that's what that is. Yeah, you write down who you got paid. Okay, so like I would have my husband's income, how much we think it is, how much it actually was, and so forth. Then you write down all your bills and your date they're due. You've got a place here for your sinking funds, okay, and a paycheck date. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I think that this is okay. Yeah, for each paycheck date, you're writing it down because she has so many cash envelope breakdowns and your paycheck budget tracker, and they're the same sheets. So it's got to be as to how much one week you're getting, how much you're getting the second week, like that. Like I said, I haven't started using this, so I don't know exactly how she's laying this out, but I think that's what it is. So like, we get paid every Friday. My husband gets paid every other Friday. I get paid every other Friday. And how it works out, it just so happens that they fall on alternate Fridays. So every Friday we get a paycheck. So I guess I would just use one category. This is my husband's paycheck. This would be my paycheck. And I would just write, what am I paying for that week? How am I breaking down my cash envelopes and stuff like that? That's what I think it is. Okay. Because you've got your paycheck budget tracker and you've got your cash envelope here, and it's the same, and you've got a couple of pages of that for each month. And you've got your priority goal. What is your goal for this week, this paycheck, I guess? How much are you going to put into savings this week? So that is the January. You know, like I said, it's all the same. You've got your spot here, how much extra you're throwing into your debt, how much extra you're putting into savings, and your expense tracker, okay? How much you took out and everything. I guess this is more like it's kind of like a checkbook register. So you would keep track of it, and she color codes things and stuff. So, you know, we'll go all into that later. Right now, I just kind of want to show y'all because I am very easily distracted and get off track. Okay, so then you plan out your monthly net worth. And so you do this every month to find out how much is your net worth. Are you in the negative? Are you in the positive? You've got your monthly budget category breakdown. So you find out, where did my money go? Where exactly did you spend your money? And that is what I want to know. Where did I spend my money? And then you've got your expense tracker again, okay? You've got your debt payment plan. Again, where did your money go? Monthly spending comparison. So like you would do December and January. So you would spend, how did you do last month? How did you do in comparison to this month? Are you getting better at this? So that's why give yourself a little bit of grace and just know that it's going to take a while to do a budget, and some months will be better than others because, you know, emergencies happen and stuff. So this is how you compare. How did you do last month? How did you do this month? Are you positive in one area, negative in another area, kind of thing? And she has a monthly meal plan. You know, how much are you going to give to your food budget, and what do you think you'll be making, so that when you go to the grocery store, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I can go to the grocery store, go in, I'm only going to buy milk and bread, and you come out with $50 worth of groceries. And then that $50 worth of groceries is just a bunch of stuff that you really don't have anything to put a meal together. So it's just stuff that you threw in there, okay? So now what we do is we have our list, and we pretty much will stick to the list. If it's not in the list, we didn't buy it, you know. And if we come home and we say, you know, Mom, you didn't tell us you wanted that. It wasn't on the list. I didn't get it. So, yeah. Anyways, a monthly meal plan. I don't meal plan, but I don't know. Could be something I might want to try. Okay. And then she has these teller slips, so you can cut them out. When you go to the bank and you know how much you want to take out for your cash envelopes, you write down your ones, tens, fives, you know, all of that, how many of them you need, and then how much it total. So let's just say you need 5 ones. Okay, so you put 1, you put 5, obviously total value is 5. And then you just add this all up, and this is your total withdrawal that you're going to do, which I think is pretty nice. And you just hand that to the teller, and you know, she knows how much you're going to take out, and you remember how much you're going to take out. Because a lot of times I do things by 50. Like I only take out $50 a week, and the other 50 I put into my savings. And, you know, for groceries, we will either do 140 or 150 a week, depending on whether I took out money, how much money did I take out, and is it an even denomination of 20, you know, a number that can be divided by 20, because usually if my husband goes to the bank, then he'll just take it out from the ATM, and obviously ATMs are only by 20s. Well, if you go to the bank, you can give them this, and you know exactly how much you are taking out. Now, what some people have done is they do this, and they laminate it, and then they just get a wet eraser or a dry eraser kind marker thing, and they write it out. And so every time it's the same thing. But, you know, she has a couple of these, so you really don't need to do that. You can just use these, and then when you're done, obviously throw it away. So for February, like I said, it's all the same thing. So I'm just going to go through and show you the dividers so that you can see her little quote. This one says, finding happiness with what you have today will save you from always wanting more in the future. Basically, be content with what you have, okay? And the thing is, I think I've told my sons before, you know, you're chasing money and stuff like that. But the thing is, money isn't going to make you happy. If you don't know what makes you happy, money isn't going to be it, okay? Be content with what you have. Otherwise, what you have will never, ever be enough. Even if you make $1 million, if you're not happy, you're still not going to have enough. You're still going to be out there looking for something else. Money is not it, okay? Now, it obviously puts food on the table. It pays the bills and stuff like that, and you need it, but it's just not the end all, be all to your happiness, okay? So once again, these are all the same thing. You've got goals for this month, your monthlies, you've got your expense trackers and all that. Let's see, does she have teller sheets? Yep, the last page is the teller sheets so that you know what kind of denominations you want to take out. All right, so March, struggle and the ability to overcome is empowering. Be proud of what you have accomplished, okay? So this is the first quarter closed out. Be proud of what you've done so far, okay? Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. If you messed up yesterday, it's okay. Yesterday is in the past. Today is today. It's a new beginning. Okay, and so once again, all the same. April, the sacrifices you are making right now are for something better. You are fighting for something better. Now, I made a video where I was talking about getting out of debt and the sacrifices that you would need to make. And I really didn't like the word sacrifices because it kind of has a negative tone to it. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to stop doing this. No, it's choices. You are making a choice for a better tomorrow. The choices you make today are going to affect all of your tomorrows. So don't think of it as a negative. Don't think of it, oh, everything you've got to sacrifice and play the martyr and all this stuff. No, it is a choice. And you chose to get out of debt because you want a better tomorrow for yourself, for your kids, for your family. This is choices that you are making today, okay? So let's not think about sacrifices. These are choices you're making. Kamiko, okay, if you're looking at that, I'm just saying, choices. All right, now on May, never allow someone to tell you that you can't do it. Use their negativity as fuel to prove them wrong, okay? That's a good one, okay? Tell me you can't, then watch me. Watch me, okay? Kind of like that song. Watch me, watch me. Does it go like that? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, we're on June. The hardest part is starting, but once you do, you're excited to continue. And that is so true. When you see your debt coming down, it just motivates you to keep doing it. When I sold a bunch of stuff to get bills paid off and I saw how much I was able to pay, I'm like, okay, what else can I sell? What else can I cut back? What else can I do so that I can just knock this out? It's so true. You will get excited. Okay. July, the most important thing is that you are proud of the change you have brought into your life. That's nice. Be proud of you. Be proud of the changes you're making. Maybe small baby steps. That's okay. It's all baby steps. You need to learn how to walk before you can run. Do small steps and be proud of it. Be proud, okay? August, a realistic budget isn't about what you want to spend, but what you are actually spending. Okay, so that's why I keep track of everything, and that's what I want to do. I want to know, where does my money go? Actual spending. Okay, no, let's just go through all of this, and then these flags are little errors that I had seen. Okay, September, you can't do it all today, but you can do it. Okay, may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow. I said little steps, but you're doing it, and you're making progress. October, every day is a new opportunity to do better than you did the day before. Like I said, it's in the past. Yesterday was the past. Today is a new chance. A new day, do better. Just do better, okay? Isn't it? There's a quote by, oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can picture her sitting down in interviews with Oprah, and now I can't think of her name. But she basically said, when you know better, you do better, okay? It's going to bug me. It's going to bug me. She wrote, I know why the caged bird sings, or something like that. She was a Black author. She passed away maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, it bothers me, but I know why the caged bird sings. That's the name of her book. Okay. November. Once you stop comparing yourself to others, that's when you find true contentment. All right, guys. All of those people posting on Facebook, on Instagram, on all of that stuff, they are doing their very best posting, okay? Even YouTube. We edit, cut things out and stuff like that. Basically, mine aren't the best because obviously I'm just learning all of this stuff. But I do try to get a little bit of makeup on and stuff like that when I do my videos. I don't wear makeup every day, but for my blogs and the stuff, sometimes I do, just a little bit, okay? But, so don't compare yourself to others. What they're doing is just the very best 5 seconds of the day. Take a picture in there. They post it up there. It's not all true. And if they're taking a picture with a really beautiful Jaguar vehicle or something like that, doesn't mean it's theirs, Taking pictures with bags like they had gone shopping to Chanel and stuff, it could just be the bag and it's empty, okay? So don't believe everything you see on out there in social media, and don't compare yourself, because you really don't know their truth. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. So just leave it at that. December. You have the freedom and power to create the life you desire. See, only you can make it happen. Okay. All right, now guys, so now I'm going to show you a couple of mistakes that are in here. One of the mistakes, and then she did point this out when she did her flip through of the new 2022 planner that was coming out. She didn't want the dates up here, but for some reason, this one got by her. So you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No big deal. Take some white out, take that off, and you're fine. So yeah. Or you can get a sticker with the date and you put the correct date that you want there or something like that. So that is a mistake that happened. Now, another mistake that I noticed was, right here. You notice how the line here on the edge, can you guys see that? is a little bit narrower, okay? And so when you come over here, the hole punch doesn't cut into this part here, the date where you're actually writing, okay? Well, in August, it was a little bit wider, okay? So I don't know if it obviously got off centered or something. And yes, this is the part that I cut off, but this is just where the coil is, because I only cut up right up to the coil mark. And in fact, on some of them, it didn't cut out so well, so you can kind of tell a little bit. But it's right up at the coil mark. But it's narrower on this side. So when I did my hole punches, it did cut into the part where you're going to be writing. That's really no big deal. Not to me, because, you know, there's still plenty of space where you can write. I don't write horrendously huge, so there will still be room for me to write. And then on this side, you know, the cash denomination breakdown, it's fine. You know, I'll work around it. No big deal. But it happened on the August ones. So I don't know if August just got a little bit off centered or something. And then again on this expense tracker. But once again, you know, the date, I can still squeeze the date in there. And then on this side, I can still squeeze a dollar amount, because it's not like I'm going to be writing out $50,000 or something like that. You know, that's fine. But just to compare it to a month that does not have that mistakes, let's go to the July expense tracker. All right, so you see here, she does have the wider border on that side and narrower right here, so that when you put the hole punch, it's fine. So those are mistakes that were there. No big deal. We can work around it. And this is the flip through of the 2022 the Budget Mom planner. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll do a review of it maybe quarterly so that you guys can see how it's going. But I mean, I'll still be posting probably monthly just to let y'all know how it's going. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to make copies of November and December, since this is November, and I want to learn how to do this, because my brain, I have to start with the calendar year. I'm not going to, you know how it's not dated or anything, so you can start whenever. I can't start whenever, because it's going to bug the crap out of me. I have to start with the calendar year and go through January through December. If I don't use it all, at least I started with January. I have some other planners, some happy planners that I bought that are those 18-month ones where you start in the middle of the school year kind of thing, or a school year type calendar. My brain just can't wrap around that, and it bugs me to no end. So yes, I had gone out and purchased them, and I am using them. But here we are, November, and I went out and bought some new ones, even though the 18-month one started like in June, and I still have the full year. Because I had those 6 months from the previous year, it bugs me. It really bugs me. So, yeah, I went out and bought all new calendars. So that's where my money went. It went out on all these planners. And it's okay. They make me happy. I have my stickers. It'll be good. All right, guys. So that's it for today. I know it was a long one, and I'm sorry for getting all off track and everything. I will try to do better, but there's nobody telling me to shut up, so I can say as much as I want. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.